Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Just Sean Armstrong here, and I would like to tell you about, give you a rundown of my character, Stacey Roberts, who is one of the main characters in my Green Girl series, the first two books of my Green Girl series. As you all know, for those of you who know me or follow me, Stacey was actually based on a ex-girlfriend of mine who at the time painted herself green to woo me. Now, before I even drafted the original Green Girl book manuscripts, I decided that I hadn't named the character. What I intentionally was going to do is I was going to actually have the character as an ex-police officer who had been injected with the serum and who was blue-skinned, not green-skinned. That all changed when, obviously, I made that visit to Stacey, who answered the door and was completely green, covered in green body paint. Stacey, for me, is the ultimate babe. She's the ultimate sex symbol. But I didn't make her perfect. I gave her flaws. One of the flaws was she is quite impulsive. In book one, she is not totally relying on Ben, but she is to a certain extent relying on him. And her story comes full circle in book number 2, where I don't want to give out spoilers, but she ends up fighting in the last battle of the Mega Human War between, obviously, the forces of Haven and the Outcasts. In books 3 and 4, her twin daughters are pitted against each other due to her actions. She is not a Mary Sue because I never intended for that. She has many flaws. She is human, like the same as we all are. And as humans, we all make mistakes. That was the intention. I never intended my series to be, I never intended the series to be woke. A lot of my characters are flawed. And that's the way that it goes. A lot of interesting characters, in my opinion, are flawed. And that's what makes them interesting. You don't want a character to read about a character or to watch a film of a character who is perfect, who is uncorrupted or unflawed, because that just isn't realistic. But plus, it's boring. One comparison that I can make, if someone who's a Mary Sue is, take Rey for instance, from the new Disney Star Wars, or as I call it, Star Wars. She is completely unrealistic. She is completely bland, boring. And it's just boring. You know, it just does not make for good entertainment, in my opinion. If someone is boring, if someone is, that is the flaw of many books, many films, many series these days, is they use boring, bland, unflawed characters. Perfect, in other words. And in my opinion, there is no such word as the word perfect. The same as, you know, we're not perfect as humans. We're flawed, we're imperfect. We all have the ability to cause harm or damage to each other. It's just human nature, I'm afraid. That is. Stacey, I reinforce this fact with the Stacey lashing out at Ben at times. That is due to her anger and also due to the effects of the serum. If anyone would like to ask me any questions in regards to Stacey or my other characters, or even my book series, for instance, please reach out to me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or drop me an email, and I'll be glad to pick up. Thank you ever so much, and I look forward to hearing back you. I would, I'd like, I will see you on the next video. Also, please, 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 I can't reinforce this, but please like and share this video if you can, as well as my channel. Thank you ever so much, and I look forward to hearing back from you.